Miss and Joy Spiritual Life Advice channel. I am Miss and Joy, and I am here to do your love and soulmate connection reading for my Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for October 16th through the 31st. This reading is not intended for singles. My readings are gender fluid and apply to same-sex couples as well. Simply choose the masculine or feminine energies that best apply to you. I do not read reversals. I use many decks to clarify. I do not give outcomes because when dealing with love, everyone should use free will to make decisions in matters of the heart. I'm simply here to enlighten and advise. All right? Okay. Hold on, I'm not ready for this yet. I'm sorry. I'm distracted right now. I'm sorry. All right, when I get downloads, it happens. Okay, I'm going to use my Lisa Frank Major Arcana deck to speak to the overall energy of the relationship, okay? I'm going to pull one card from the Lisa Frank Major Arcana deck. And then I'm going to get into the masculine energy and the feminine energy and see what you guys got going on. Okay, I think I'm back on track now. Thank you for your patience. Spirits of the ancestors, gods and goddesses, guardian angels, and watchers, please be here to deliver a positive message for my Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for October 16th through the 31st. Only the spirits that I've called are welcome here. Only the spirits who mean us our greatest and highest good are welcome here. Please protect us from evil and negativity with love and light. Thank you very much, Spirit. All right, let's go ahead and get into your energy. Let me try to stay on track. Okay, Spirit, I'm going to ask for one card for the overall energy of the relationship. Please, Spirit. One card for the overall energy of the relationship. All right, and the Strength card. Aquarius has the Strength card too, Pisces. All right, so I've been using Cyril Marchetti decks for this entire series for the 16th through the 31st. I'm using Tarot of Dreams by Cyril Marchetti to read for the masculine energy, and Gilded Tarot by Cyril Marchetti to read for the feminine energy. So let's go ahead and see what you guys got on. Spirits, but please have a positive and accurate insight into my masculine energy for my Piscean, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for October 16th through the 31st. Please, Spirit, what are my masculine feeling, thinking, and doing? Please, Spirit, what are the masculines for the Pisces collective feeling, thinking, and doing? Please, Spirit. Thank you. She naked. She bucket naked. I'm sorry, I had a yin yang minute. Hold on. It's 3:52 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'm in Houston, Texas. So like I've worked and I've been up since like about 1 p.m. What's today? It's a Wednesday. I've been up since like 1 p.m. Tuesday. And so it's 4 a.m. Wednesday morning, and I have yet to been to work. I did a live, I've been to work, I came home, I got here, you're last, I'm almost done, and I'm silly. When I'm tired, I hit silly mode. So bear with me, Pisces. This might be a little silly. And there's rainbows. There's so many rainbows here. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's move on into naked. There's nakedness. There's tatais. All right. Let's get into the feminine energy, Spirit. I'm going to have a positive and accurate insight into the feminine energy. I'll show the cards briefly, but I'm not going to try to let them focus because I hope no one report me. We're all grown here. I hope we all grown. Everybody's seen it today. Okay. A positive and accurate insight into the feminine energy, please, Spirit. What are my feminines, my Pisces collective feeling, thinking, and doing, please, Spirit? What are my feminines and my Pisces collective feeling, thinking, and doing? Please, Spirit. Ignore the train. We're going to power through that. One just came. That's a clump. We don't want a clump. Please, Spirit. Okay, so in the masculine energy, we have the Two of Wands, the Temperance card, and the Star card. Blue today's. Okay, she's blue. I don't know how much of that y'all saw. I try not to hold it too long so I don't get in trouble with YouTube for all the today's. Okay, all right. Then we in the feminine energy, we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups, and everybody in this deck is fully clothed. Okay. All right, so I don't know what masculines. Which masculine at a crossword? We got the Two of Wands. Masculines at a crosswords about something, because there's some patience and healing needed. It's like, all right, I'm gonna clarify. And then when in the feminine energy, we got the Seven of Pentacles. Somebody's not enough, something's not enough, or somebody's not doing enough. The Queen of Swords. So the feminine is talking shit and cutting people down about it. You got to get your shit together. And then the Queen of Cups, which is representative of Scorpio, so that's still water energy. That's still in your element, Pisces. You're usually a loving and caring person, but this person has taken you out of your spirit. That's how I say. That's what I say. When somebody I'll be like, Lord, they done took me out of my spirit. They will make you step out of your spirit. Someone has made you step out of who you normally. You're Queen of Cups energy. You're happy and loving and giving and caring as long as someone is doing their part. But something's going on with the Seven of Pentacles. There's a lack thereof. There's not quite enough. Somebody's just not happy with what's going on. It's just not stable enough. It's not enough. It's Seven of Pentacles. It's alright. But there's room for improvement. It could be better because you're trying to get to 10 Pentacles. Okay? And you only got 7. And feminine wants her 10 Pentacles. Why can't this be right? She just wants it right. This is not right. Some shit ain't right. So let's see what ain't right. Let's see. I don't see a lot of cups here. So I'm going to go with Rider-Waite to clarify. All right, Spirit, we're going to clarify in the feminine energy. Ladies first. Ladies first. Ooh, ladies first. Ladies first. Okay. We're going to clarify. I told you, I'm silly. It's 4 a.m. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. This reading will not be boring, because I haven't been to bed yet. I hope I'm going to bed soon. Alright, probably not, because I need to edit these. I got to go meet my mom at 7:30, and I got to get these up for you before the day is over, okay? So, not much rest for me today. Alright, so we got the Seven of Pentacles clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. Really? Really, Spirit? This is what we're doing at 4 o'clock in the morning? Can I have one more card, please, to clarify the Seven of Pentacles and the feminine energy, please, Spirit? One more card. I'm 2 through. If you're not old school, you may not understand that statement. But I'm 2 through right now. Spirit just told me no, move on. Holy shit. idea. Alright, let's clarify the Queen of Swords, because Spirit said so. Are we doing this? Is this what... I'm going to bed. I don't want to finish your reading, Pisces. I'm done. Queen of Swords is clarified by the Queen of Swords. Seven of Pentacles clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. Queen of Swords clarified by the Queen of Swords. Spirit said I said. What the fuck I said? Damn it. Kind of shit. My spirit. I tell you. You know what? I love you. You were difficult in life. You ain't changing nothing in the after. Oh my God, you are still the same spirit in the ether, and I love you. Oh my goodness. What? Spirit, can we clarify the Queen of Cups with something other than the Queen of Cups, please? I'm scared. I'm scared, y'all. Can we clarify the Queen of Cups with something other than the Queen of Cups, please, Spirit? What in the entire Pinnock? Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious like this at 4 o'clock in the morning? Please, Spirit. Okay, we got the Queen of Cups clarified by the Hierophant card. Okay. And then the Fool card. Okay, so I guess you need to take... There needs to be some forgiveness, and you need to take a chance. Okay, so we got the Queen of Cups clarified by the Hierophant card and the Fool card. So basically, you know, you're gonna have to, not gonna have to, you don't have to do a damn thing, but the cards are basically saying, Spirit is basically saying, you know, you have to forgive yourself. You have to forgive you, Spirit said. Pull another card. First I'm told not to pull the card, any more cards for the first two. And then I feel about 7 years old right now, the way my spirit is talking to me. This brings back some memories I really don't want to be recalling. And the Tower card. Right. Pull one more. Pull one more. Pull one more. Pull one more. And the Justice card. Okay, so basically, you have to forgive yourself for this foolish mistake that you made. You have to forgive yourself for the mistakes that you made in this situation, dealing with this situation. And once you realize, when this comes down, and it will come down, the Tower moment, the Tower moment's going to come in. You need to forgive yourself. You also have to forgive the other person, because that's just the only way to move on. All right? It really is the only way to free yourself from a situation and move on. If you hold on to the hurt and the anger of the situation and don't forgive yourself and the other person, then you're going to end up dwelling on it. You're going to end up being bitter about it, and you won't be able to heal and move on to any healthier relationships or situations moving forward. Okay, so for the most part, you have to forgive yourself. And once this Tower comes down, because it's going to come crashing down, it's right here. So you have to forgive yourself, and once you've cleared out that energy and you've let this go and you've forgiven yourself for all this, for allowing this person to do the things they've done, for allowing yourself to make the choices you made to get into this decision, whatever you got to forgive yourself for here, whatever your part is possibly in this decision, because sometimes we're too facilitating to a person in the beginning of a situation. You know how you spoil someone in the beginning and then they just remain spoiled? That's spoiled rotten. That's where that statement comes from. Because you should, at the end of the day, be able to spoil your person. All right? You should. Without them getting to the point where they feel entitled to it and take advantage of it. Okay? It shouldn't be to the point where, for instance, in my life, I spoiled my masculine a great deal. I loved him so greatly when we first got together. Oh my gosh. That I just would do any and everything for him. And really, it should have been that in return, he felt the same and was willing to do anything and everything for me. Because that's how that's supposed to work. I spoil you, you spoil me, everybody's spoiled and happy. But it got to a point where, as far as, you know, like the cooking and the cleaning and those types of things I was doing to spoil him, the good hot meals and all that, when I have a debilitating disease. I have the SLE form of lupus. So on days when I was not able, or possibly just even work too many hours, this motherfucker, would not even get up and take over. Okay, so I do it every other day and you're spoiled. I do it all the time and you're spoiled. So today, I'm hurt, I'm sick, I'm tired. Get your ass in the kitchen. Wash a dish, push a vacuum when a person can't. That's not how you respond to spoiling by becoming spoiled rotten. Do you understand what I'm saying? It should be a two-way street. And I had said that to him many times. You know, I got you. And if you had me, then everybody would be good. All right? But when that's not reciprocated, when there are not two people spoiling each other, then it becomes rotten. And a lot of times, like I say, it's not really your fault, because we should want to have those emotions and that feeling and want to spoil our person because we love them so much, and that's what we do. So that's what you have to forgive yourself for, in the sense that you were not wrong for treating that person that way. No way were you wrong for spoiling that person. That person was wrong for not appreciating it, returning it, therefore proving that they did not deserve it in the first place. And none of that is your fault. So you need to forgive yourself. All right? And you need to forgive that person for being fucked up. Because that's fucked up. I'm just saying. So we're going to clarify a little bit and see why are they at a crossroads. Shit. We were using Rider-Waite. Right? Right. What are they at a crossroads about? What decision can't they make? You having trouble deciding that you need to return the love and the treatment that has been given to you? Is that the issue? I'm sorry. Things like this irritate me just a little bit. A little bit. That's an irritated spirit too, because spirit wasn't playing with them first two cards. I said 7 of Pentacles and Queen of Swords. So somebody that's usually in the Queen of Cups energy, this feminine has been put in a Queen of Swords, and you're uncomfortable. You're uncomfortable there. A Queen of Swords, a Queen of Cups is not going to be comfortable having to function in a Queen of Swords mentality. And knowing that Pisces is not in a sword mentality at all, they're definitely in a cup mentality. You're water signs. Water sign cups. So it's just even aggravating that this person takes you out of your energy. That's what I say, they're irritating your spirit. Because the very core of you wants to be loving and giving and good, and wants to spoil your person and give them that love. And it almost makes you sad when you can't give that love freely. Pisces were put here to love. I know many. And you were put here to love. And when someone takes that love for granted, forgive yourself, because it was not you. We're going to clarify in this masculine energy. Spirit, please. Why is the 2 of Wands here, Spirit? Please, Spirit, why is the 2 of Wands here? Right? The Hanged Man and the 7 of Swords. Temperance. The 5 of Swords. and the 8 of coins. Please, Spirit, why is the star card here? Why is the star card here? What's the wish here? What's the hope here? Star card, Justice card, and 10 of Cups. Okay, so you just want to be happy, and you just want all this conflict to end. I mean, this Hanged Man is telling you that you need to do something different. So you're seriously going to think about just bouncing or leaving a situation that you created? Because this person, because your feminine is now in a Queen of Swords energy. This is, you don't want to deal with the issue that you created. I'm sorry, 9 of Cups. That puts a whole new, You don't want to deal. You're thinking about just being by yourself because this is too much of a problem and too much of a headache. And you feel like you don't deserve to be treated this way. Audacity. The audacity. So you don't want to deal with the problem that you created. You made me this bitch. That's what I just said. You heard me. I ain't stutter. You know, MissNJoy, I cuss. Damn it, that's why I cuss up here. There's profanity here. Lots of it. Because Spirit cussed. My ancestors, they raised me. So this is what you get all around. You don't want to deal with the bitch that you created. You made me this way. You made me this way. And now I'm too hard to deal with? Feminine, you tell him kiss your entire ass. Go find somebody who wants to deal with your bitch ass. you know, just go find somebody that will appreciate this Queen of Cups. And return and be a King of Cups. Not a King of Swords or a King of Wands. But a King of Cups or a King of Pentacles. I'll take a King of Pentacles, like I said. That's what I'll take. Give me a King of Pentacles or a King of Cups. You can keep them Wand and them Sword Kings. Keep them. I'm dumbfounded. I'm going to pull, I don't know how long I've been on here, but feminine, it deserves a goddess card. So we're going to pull a goddess card from my Queen of Cups goddess, who's been forced unwillingly by unfair treatment, by the lack of reciprocity. Deserves a goddess card. All right, Spirit, man, please. I know you're ready. You're ready. I know. See, my spirit is... That's why I get so irritated. One of my grandmother was very feminist. She was very... My grandmother, I never met I said this earlier in one of my other readings. I never met my maternal grandfather. I never met my mom's dad. I never met my grandmother's husband. She left him back in the day when my mom was small, when my mom was young. I think my mom said she was like 12 or so. Between 12 and 14 or so. I think she said she was like 12 when my grandmother left my grandfather. I never met him. She left him, and this was in the country. This wasn't in the city. They were in Virginia. She left him when you didn't leave. Back in the day, back in those days, it's let me see. That was 1960 something. All right? So back in 1960 something, when it was already hard enough for people of color, my grandmother, a black woman, took her 4 children, her 4 small children, and hauled ass. from a situation that was toxic. Okay? Back when you didn't leave your husband. Back when you stayed there and you dealt with his cheating and his lies and his abuse. Back when it was unheard of for a woman to get a divorce or be a single mom. She did that. So she's very feminist. So when I do these readings and I get this energy of anger for a mistreated feminine, it comes from somewhere very, very deep. It comes from you know, the other side. That anger comes, that bleeds through. That's something that it never leaves. You become a champion. You become a champion for the feminines in this world, for the woman that cooks, that cleans and works, that loves, that respects and gives. And when that is not returned to you, when you gave, we give. When we love a man, when you love a man, you know, when you love that man, that masculine so deeply, and you will give anything. So many women. I worked at the jail. All right, I worked at a jail for about a year. I hated it, but I worked in the jail where we had the woman's floor was in the jail. All right, was in the facility. Harris County Correctional Facility is the largest county correctional facility in the country. Okay, Pisces, so basically I thought I had finished your video and my memory card was full, so it stopped and didn't just transfer over to the internal storage like it usually does. So I don't know what the hell that was about, but I have to finish your video. Where it stopped, I was saying that I worked at Harris County Correctional Facility, and it's the largest county facility in the country. But for the most part, what I ended up saying was that so many women were in that jail because of a man. Because they loved the man so greatly that they helped him, hid his things, and ended up in trouble with them. Alright? My point in what was, I said so much after that. You missed a good one. My point was that women do the most when they love a man. And then for a man to take on the attitude that, you know, now that you're angry and bitter because I haven't done what I'm supposed to do, or I haven't loved you properly and done the right things, they create the anger and the bitter within you, and then they don't want to deal with it, you know? And that's shitty. Excuse me. So now you're telling me you don't want to deal with the situation that you created. You know, so now I'm a bitch and you don't want to deal with me, but you made me that way. So Pisces, and I had pulled a Dark Goddess card for you. And it's right on top, okay? All right, it's Papaloto. So basically, when someone takes you out of your, and I'm just going to wrap it up because we were already at 26 minutes. Basically, when someone takes you out of that takes you out of who you are, when you're normally the Queen of Cups and someone's got you in the Queen of Swords energy and you don't feel comfortable there, you're not comfortable in your skin. And that's, someone has to love you enough to allow you to be you. And by not returning that love, that respect, that, you know, by not giving that reciprocity to the situation, you know, I mean, and then to turn around and say, well, now I don't want to deal with it. I don't know if I want to deal with this. You're arguing all the time. You're fussing all the time. You're complaining all the time. So, but you caused this. Okay, you caused this. So now you need to deal with it. But that's for the masculine. But for the feminine, I feel like, you know, never let anyone take you out of your character. Never let anyone take you out of your spirit. I always say somebody has irritated my spirit, you know, when they make me act in a manner that is not, that doesn't jive with who I am as an individual. All right. So your Dark Goddess card. It's time for me to get off of here. I'm just having all kinds of issues. Your Dark Goddess card is Papalato, purification. So I'm gonna read this and I'm gonna let you go. All right. Here we go. All right. Now it's Papalotos because they're going to talk about her palace. And so she's a Aztec goddess. So, you know, they have the really tall monuments and beautiful palaces. All right. So, and the meaning of the card is purification. All right. So, the dark goddess guidance. Lord knows I need to go to sleep. Are you allowing things to fester or be swept under the carpet? Time to come clean and let it all out. Whatever it is you have been harboring, money troubles, ill health, dark secrets, must come out in the light of day before they do you any more harm. Walking around like nothing's going on, smiling at the outside world when you're dying in the house or dying inside is not going to help the situation. Ignoring it is not going to make it go away. Feminine and masculine. Ignoring it is not going to make it go away. Whatever it is you have been harboring, money troubles, ill health, dark secrets, must come out into the light of day before they do you any more harm. Okay? Again. Okay? All right. So I know you heard that. None of these things can be sorted out by pretending to the outside world that they simply do not exist. You cannot continue on this path and hope it will just all go away. Face up to your troubles now. Otherwise, they will not only continue to have power over you. They will only continue to have power over you. Take the first steps into the light as its Papaloto invites you up to the top of her incredible temple. From this wonderful vantage point, you will see the bigger picture. Allow this mighty goddess to give you the courage to purify the elements of your life that are causing you such disease. Speak to someone professional or otherwise who can help. Okay? Get some help. The dark goddess foresight is, listen to friendly advice, pay off your debts while you can, don't put off going to the doctor, your experiences will be called on to help a friend, take a walk on elevated ground such as a moor or a hillside. Okay? Alright, so you need to get some help. And you need to talk to someone. And you need to stop walking around like everything is okay, because it's not. That's what they wanted me to do in my first marriage. They wanted me to act like everything was all happy, go lucky, and we were the happy, perfect little family, and everything was all good, and I wasn't having that shit. Fucked up shit was going on. I was miserable, and I was not about to hide it. But that's what they expected of me. And guess what? And, of course, they labeled me crazy. Oh, she just crazy. There's nothing wrong with her. What? Your grandson is sleeping with my best friend. There's nothing going on. I'm crazy. Okay? So, at the end of the day, you got to live your truth. You have to be true to yourself and live your truth. And just walking around acting like you're happy when you're miserable inside, it's going to cause a breakdown. So you're living in the Queen of Swords energy, but you're really the Queen of Cups. And you've had to suppress who you really are to deal with a situation that you shouldn't have to. I love you, Pisces. Free will is a thing. Free will is a thing. But I would advise that you do whatever it is to help you get back to being the Queen of Cups. Alright? And whoever doesn't want to deal with the Queen of Swords, well, maybe they should have thought about that before they made you pick up the sword. I'm just saying. Or maybe they should have been the King of Cups to your Queen of Cups instead of being the King of Swords, like I said, or the King of Wands. Alright? I don't know if I said that before or after the video died, but at some point I said it. Alright, I love you, and I'll check back in with y'all. Please catch your dailies. It's a good way to keep up with your energies and get some good positive advice from me. And I'll check back in with you when we do your 1st of November readings, soulmates. Alright, I love you, Pisces. Stay strong. Alright, bye-bye. A list of services provided and instructions for making appointments, payments, or donations is provided in the channel description as well as in the description of each video. If you like my channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, and share. And always remember to enjoy life.